Hey everyone, welcome on back. I am joined as usual with...
Hey, hello. 38 minutes. Are we ready for this?
I don't know, man. I was just like, you know what, let's just get it all in one video. It probably would have been longer, except that, spoilers, 2 dungeons open up.
Oh, wow, okay.
I was like, okay, I probably shouldn't put 2 in one video.
Probably not.
Yeah. So, here's your bingo card. We're talking about that stupid, spirit thing again.
Here we go. Fuck, I don't have my bingo open.
That's okay,
I
I didn't edit in the thing this time, because I'm lazy.
That's fair enough.
So, Neptune's just making fun of her.
Mm-hmm.
You probably should have changed the bingo card from Tamsoft is cool to Uzume is cool, because, like, Neptune's, like, gaga over her.
But Tamsoft actually is cool. So... Fountain Spirit, tick.
There is some, like, disconnect here. She's like, okay, what's the point of having something grant your wish if you couldn't do it yourself? But, like, isn't her wish that she wanted to make her character look more girly?
Yeah, that's a bit hard to do by yourself.
Yeah, again, assuming this is one of those crappy MMOs that don't let you recreate your character. Or, you know, not recreate, but re-glamour.
Right. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Also, poor guard NPC, he realizes that he is useless.
Hey, he's called Garland.
Garland.
I, Garland, shall knock you all down.
So yeah, and look at all these exclamation points.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's more chances for bingo, at least.
Oh, definitely.
Oh. Let me have... I have a feeling that she's going to put on this costume, but we're not going to be able to see it.
You might be surprised. I mean, I can see how you can think that with this, you know, expert like cutscene here of just we're gonna move the character to the left, flash screen, move the model to the right, flash screen, done.
Wow. Well, I'm sure the artists are paid extremely well, and the animators, to pull off this.
Oh, I'm sure, especially with this.
Oh, okay, so I was wrong.
So there's the achievement card, bingo.
Oh, there we go.
Also, is this considered a panty shot? Cause like,
I hate them looking, but I don't
anything?
see anything. No, they're
Yeah.
you can't have a panty shot if there's no panty in the first place.
True. Also, Noir's me IRL. I don't like being around other people because they're always watching.
I feel as though you have to be doing something really weird, or look very weird in the first place to have people watch you all the time.
Well, I mean, I'm a goon.
That's true.
I keep in my, I offload the truck, so I'm pretty much in the back of the building all day, so I stay back there in my little lair.
Fair enough. Oh dear.
Yeah, Neptune's, oh, I just, you know, hey, my friend, can you make like a sexy pose? Ha, JK.
Ha! I should have... Is this weirder than usual? Is this cosplay? I don't know.
I mean, yeah, cosplay is pretty weebish.
Yeah, it's weirder than usual. But is this cosplay? That's the question. Oh, there's a orange exclamation mark I never noticed.
Yeah, that's like main story events.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of like, let's skip over that because I'm afraid it might skip other scenes maybe.
And that would be terrible.
Yeah. Like, you don't want to watch these 3 talk about whatever it is.
Are they talking about like item hand-in quests? Like the boring kind?
Well, this one actually, they have a kind of a funny joke here.
Okay.
So they're all getting together and they're making a triangle.
Right.
Also, I think all these things that Neptune is naming, I'm sure it's from something. Hell if I know what it is.
Probably like Shin Megami Tensei or something.
Also, maybe, she also mentions like a formation ability, and it, for some reason, I just think of Kingdom Hearts.
I should get around to playing Kingdom Hearts eventually.
Oh, there are like spots where there's like little marks on the ground, and Sora, Donald, and Goofy like do something.
Oh.
And you get like treasure or money or something out of it.
Every time I hear more about Kingdom Hearts, I get more and more confused, but okay.
I mean, it's pretty right.
Yeah.
Also, so Compa brings up like, okay, we're doing this, we're standing in this position because I'm crafting something, and if you do this, it's gonna help me craft.
Okay.
And it reminds me of Final Fantasy XI.
Yeah,
where it had this weird shit.
Yeah, I've heard some crazy stuff about 11 crafting. Like, oh, you've got to be facing west during a foggy day at 3 a.m. to be able to craft this.
You gotta like wear certain gear, make sure it's Japanese prime time.
Yep. Crazy stuff.
Yeah, and I guess supposedly it did have some weird ass shit like that. It wasn't just superstition.
Yeah, although I think some of it is superstition. Like, I think there's still some recipes that they still haven't managed to data mine. Even, it's been like, what, 4 years since the final 11 expansion, and they still haven't data mined everything, which is crazy.
Though I wonder if that's just more to that people don't care about it anymore.
That's true. Oh.
So hey, let's
Guard
just go ahead
quest.
and do a quest, yeah. Here we are at rank 4 ever.
Oh god.
And don't mind that awkward as hell cut. That may have been me cutting to make sure that the game was actually recording properly.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Whatever gets us through this.
So I'm back to the A team, and I've bought new clothes for everyone.
Yay.
For some reason, everyone got like white clothes.
I wouldn't be surprised if they were labeled in the game like, ooh, wedding clothes. Now you too can marry your waifu in Neptunia.
Right. Also, it's just showing off. Blanc actually has some pretty nice abilities that like increases defense and increases attack. So that basically locks her in the active party.
Oh.
I mean, sure, Vert has like those element things, but here's like a problem I have in a lot of these different kind of games with elemental weaknesses and stuff. Like, we can buy gems that will increase our elemental defense, right? But it's like, how the fuck do I know who's doing what attack?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Like, I don't even think I've actually seen anything that's actually used magic so far as well.
Who knows? Yeah, I've got that issue sometimes with connection issues.
Yeah.
I've had that issue before in 12. Other than like the really obvious stuff, like, oh, this fire elemental obviously does fire damage.
Right.
Although sometimes you can be tricked by that. Like, I've run into some weird shit that's like, it looks like a fire elemental, but nope, it does earth damage or something like that. Who the fuck knows?
Or you'll just run into a human character who's just like, they're not wearing all red or all blue or all yellow, they're just wearing whatever. And it's like, oh, well, this person just arbitrarily takes more damage. From ice or whatever.
Well, the damage part isn't the taking damage part isn't the hard bit for 12 because you've got a Libra skill which tells you the enemy's weakness and stuff. I think the question is what kind of damage they're doing. I think there is like that's a robot. I think there is a centralized like elemental attack animation, so like all water spells look the same and all earth spells look the same and stuff like that. So at least you can kind of tell if you're looking out for it.
Yeah. Also, something I forgot to mention. This quest, it requires us to go to like different pickup points and pick up stuff. I guess they're set, so it's not random. but still requires me to go around and touch every fucking gathering point.
Wait, did you have to go back to town and then come back?
That was because I went to the boss area. I thought maybe there was one in there.
Oh, right.
But there wasn't. And you can't leave the boss area. You have to leave the whole dungeon.
Oh my god. I fucking hate this game.
Also, this is the point. This is the music I was talking about where I said, "Oh man, I have to re-render the video because otherwise we would have just been hearing."
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Oh
yeah.
god. No,
Thankfully,
no
I can just leave. I don't have to fight the boss.
Hooray!
Oh, and bingo spot sending us into an insultingly low-level dungeon.
Oh, that's true. Still no bingo on my end. Got a lot of fours, but even
speaking of fours,
yeah,
we are once again still on rank 4.
Oh my god!
More like rank 4 ever.
Just when we started to do well, we get sent back to the city.
Well, there's some story going on at least.
Yeah, more about the Grim Reaper dude, and this time they don't even like show us little, avatar images for who's talking like the last time. They got even lazier.
Yeah.
Also, I imagine that's the face you make whenever I hit you up for commentary.
Pretty much. Oh dear, here we go again. The VAs for the minor characters don't sound very excited either, or at least very lively.
Nah, they're probably
just randos
doing it for free somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be like that one game, what is it? Chaos Wars, where... Oh, hey, look, this guy actually has an avatar. Nice helmet, nerd.
It's not,
but,
not the best looking one, but yeah, you're saying?
Chaos Wars, have you heard about this dub where, like, the guy doing it just, like, got his children to do voices, and it's, like, very bad?
That sounds kind of hilarious, to be honest.
Oh, man, I gotta link you to it, because, yeah, it's something else. It's an experience. If everyone ever wants to say, oh, this dub is bad, I just show that. It's like, okay, so what were you saying?
We should be careful out there.
So it's not even like a proper gag dub, it's just shit. Because it's done by kids.
It's just shit, yes.
Oh dear.
Done by, like, kids, like, I'm not talking, like, actual children. When I say kids, I mean more like teenagers.
Oh. That sounds even worse,
like,
to be honest.
13, 14, yeah. Oh no, hey, look, another exclamation point popped up.
Oh no.
And it's the cat girl this time.
This is the rumored fallen joke. I don't get that one.
Yeah, neither do I. So I'm just kind of like, I don't want to talk to any of these characters. I guess I'll go with Vert, because she's the least offensive. Usually. Well, I can't even say that. It's just that she's not the little girl or the two Sword Art Online knockoff characters.
True.
A certain lover living in the second dimension, a two-dimensional lover would never betray me. I mean, same, right?
Who needs 3D girls?
Oh, Jesus Christ. I was so afraid to talk to other people. No, that's not just internet nostalgia. I still don't like talking to other people on the internet.
I mean, there were the good old days on RuneScape where you were like, selling laws 750 GP each, and just type that over and over and over again.
I remember my first time talking to someone in RuneScape. They led me to like this church, and had me drink a wine, which made all the monks attack me and killed me. And then he looted my corpse.
I know exactly which church you're talking about, because
Yep, and then I never talked to people again.
I've done the same thing before. I was the asshole who lured people to the church.
Maybe it was you who did that to me.
It is entirely possible.
Oh, she's very serious about her video games, how they're real.
What, so is this Sword Art Online?
I mean, we got the dude and the chick, the knockoff characters.
That's true. I should get around to watching Sword Art Online, Gun Gale Online, which is a spin-off series, which is apparently really good. I haven't watched it yet, but apparently it's just good fun. It's like a PUBG parody, and it's about a girl in real life who's quite tall, and she wants to be like short and cute. So like her in-game character is short and cute, and like bright pink with like bright pink gear and a bright pink SMG, and apparently it's really good because like the actual anime stuff. Apparently she's good because the fucking game world is also quite pink. Like the devs just didn't care. So she just goes around like chumping on people despite being like a tiny bright pink girl, and apparently is a good watch. So I'll probably get around to it eventually.
Don't forget to report back on Senran Kagura.
Don't even ironically ask me to watch that shit.
They have a game with Neptune in it.
Fuck. I like how we're just avoiding talking to Peachy because no one wants to.
Yeah, that was my thing. I was like, let's skip. Let's talk to a knockoff Sword Art Online dude.
Yep.
And careful game, if you keep zooming in that background, I'm gonna start noticing the pixels on the edges of everything.
Yeah, I can already kind of see him, to be honest.
Yeah.
This is my true self.
Also, Slick. She just sends him she sends her a private message. And the message title, "I'm not talking to you." Oh man.
Fucking technicalities.
Yeah, I kind of got a little chuckle out of that one, and then keeps beeping them. That is me in Final Fantasy 14 whenever I idle around a public area.
What? You get loads of messages.
Loads of tells. There was one instance where some nerd sent me a tell. I teleported in somewhere, and I was like, okay, I'm walking away. Sent me a tell. I came back about 10 minutes later. He was still there and bowed to me as soon as my AFK marker went away.
Oh dear.
I was like, you fucking nerd.
Oh, okay. That noise is starting to annoy me a bit.
I better do something quickly. Alt F4.
That sounds like what I'd do, to be honest.
Yeah. And oh, hey, look, more exclamation points popped up.
Still don't want to talk. Oh god, it's Ver again.
Yep.
Ram's not
now
too
I'm like,
bad
man,
to talk
I don't
to.
want to talk to.
Or is that Rom?
Yeah,
that's Ram.
What's the difference between Rom and Ram?
Well, one of them's a samurai, and the other one's a ninja. It's all the difference in the world, man. It's all the difference in the world.
No,
what?
I don't rom my foot up your ass. Oh, this is the redemption arc in my eyes for the cat girl, because she's like, just see what she says. She dislikes knockoff Sword Art Online person.
Ah, okay.
And I'm looking at that crown, and given recent memes,
Oh, don't. Let's not. Let's not bring that into our sacred space.
If someone in the thread will draw Princess Et, I will buy you an avatar.
There's no real point, is there? You're gonna have to draw the before for it to.
Well, yeah, draw the before.
It's
just
like
the same character. It's just that. I say, but now she's just blonde. With like giant breasts, because that's pretty much everything.
Pretty much, I guess.
Oh, I think we skipped over it, but the cat girl says something like, he keeps talking about my eyes being full of sadness bullshit. And what if I just dump her?
Okay, that's actually pretty good.
I'm telling you, if this character ends up just... I'm slowly starting to warm up to the character.
Very slowly. I guess.
Because it apparently is just a complete facade.
That makes sense, I guess.
Also, once again, this NPC program is getting kind of
weird.
Getting kind of like
the darkness some people
what's the
harbor
term?
in their hearts can run very deep.
Guide my lost self. She is going to end this game by hanging herself.
She's the final boss, obviously.
That'd
Why are there so many people to talk to?
I know, right? This is what I was talking about in the thread, and then so I just backed out of the city real quick, and oh hey, 2 dungeons popped up.
Oh boy.
I'm like, well shit, which one am I supposed to go to?
Both? I don't know.
So I was like, okay, let's just head back to the city then.
Let's just go back and just talk to more people instead.
Fuck it.
Oh god.
Let's get it over with. Now, what's weird is in this scene is why are they called like where to-esque, R4-esque? Like I don't
know.
I don't follow.
Is there a gimmick somewhere? I don't remember.
Well, her thing is, oh, by the way, she's in the middle now, so I can't exactly put a shirt on her.
Oh, fine. I'll just close my eyes.
So have fun, people who get really mad about censorship.
I'm sure the guy on Overside is old saggy dude. That's a tick. Still no bingo.
Still not yet, but we still got like 18 minutes left.
Oh god, don't remind me.
It is kind of funny though, because they're like, oh, whoever's playing this girl is doing it pretty good because she's a complete idiot when it comes to economics.
I wouldn't be surprised.
And you know what the true crime here though
What?
is that who was introduced with Pishi?
Plutia? Plutia.
Yeah, Plutia. Where's her stoned ass at?
I don't know. I don't think we've seen her in a really long time. Thanks for the shirt.
Yeah. It's gonna be sad when I run out of shirts.
I don't think we can ever run out of shirts, to be honest.
Witty shirts, that is.
Shining Dragonstone.
Yeah, that's an actual quest item. I kind of hovered on him, so I was like, wait, was there like a side quest that kind of popped up that I wasn't paying attention to? Was I supposed to be gathering something?
No one fucking knows in this game.
Yeah. And hey, look, fucking Spirit Quest again. Two scenes about the fairy. I'm sure.
I still don't get.
Oh.
I still don't get the esque thing just now.
Yeah, that's what's confusing because I was like, wait, were they always titled that? But no, they weren't.
I don't know.
Also, apparently, Rat Dude here likes Compa.
Oh. Okay.
And he says he doesn't care about vegetables, and I agree.
Veggies aren't too bad.
I mean, I work in a produce department, but still.
Fair enough. I guess he gets sick of them after a while.
As expected, it will not be easy to obtain. The game will just arbitrarily prolong itself.
Oh, that's how the entire difficulty of this game is just trying to get through it.
Yeah. So hey, you know, this whole time in the game, I was gonna give it props for something, and that was it didn't get creepy with Ram and Ram.
Oh no.
They were just there.
Are we gonna have
right?
to take that back?
And now we got these dudes named minor players. And I'm pretty sure it's not because they're just minor characters. I'm sure minor as in underage people.
Right.
And there's 3 of them now.
Oh dear.
I feel the love. They're CPUs, so they don't adhere to age fucking rules.
I hate this game. I am going to talk about anime again.
See?
Because I don't want to talk about this. I don't really want to look at this, to be honest.
Like this whole time I was like, you know, they're just kind of there. They acknowledge, they said, hey, Ram, don't look at those 2 weirdos. They're just kind of there. They don't like creep on them. And then we just got a scene where 4 dudes are like, oh, look at them. They're so perfect. They're just like the real ones.
No, I'm gonna talk about anime. So one anime that I finished in between this episode and last episode is the first one I would actually give 10 out of 10 to because it was extremely good.
Yeah.
It's called Shirobako, which translates to white box, and it is an anime about creating anime. And it is ridiculous.
Oh, meta.
Yeah, it gets quite meta at times. It's ridiculously good. And it's really meta when you have to think about it because it means that a real life animator had to animate an in-anime animator animating an anime inside the anime. And when you think about that, it's already ridiculously impressive. But the storyline is actually really good. It's got a proper storyline. And like the drama's good, the character development's good, and it's just like a really good study into like career artists and how they tick and what keeps them going. And you should go watch it. Maybe not if you're not very interested in like how anime is made, but it actually goes into how anime is made really well. And yeah, it's just generally good. I think it's on Netflix as well, so you could always just watch that even if you don't have Crunchyroll or anything like that.
All right. I say I do have something to admit, and it's like my dislike of anime is not the art style in itself,
right,
or the animation style or anything. It's the culture.
Right.
In fact, in high school, I tried to learn how to draw in an anime style because
I think everyone.
Pokemon was big, Digimon was big, and I tried to get in on that. And of course, though, the friends I had, they're like big into sports.
Right.
Sports. I wouldn't exactly say they're like, oh, those fucking jocks, but like,
yeah,
they didn't care much for my video games, and effectively kind of shamed me out of it. Oh, hey, tea time.
Okay.
But I just want to finish it off with those motherfuckers. If they did not make me like give up on learning, I would have known how to draw anime, and I'd be making bank off of Steam right now with my RPG Maker and drawing anime babes. I know how to use fucking triggers and integers on that thing. I could write in a very easy affection system.
I will say that the market seems a bit oversaturated at the moment.
Hey, I just need to sell maybe 1,000 copies at like $3, and I would,
I think you have to pay to get.
Put in a bunch of.
I think you need
to pay $100.
Yeah. Well, you still get 2,900 back.
Yeah, but still, it's just like, man, you motherfuckers. I could have been maybe not bank, but I probably could have quit my crappy ass retail job at the very least.
Maybe. Yeah.
Speaking of. I got a 40-cent raise today.
Nice. That's something,
yeah,
I guess.
I'm still pissed off, though, because they put down my attendance at a 50% because I was sick one single time.
Yeah, that's really fucking stupid.
I did not even a single late clock in. Just one sickness. You're a bad employee.
That sounds like American employment laws. Come in handy, huh?
Much. And we just talked right on over the tea thing.
I mean,
Darjeeling tea.
Yeah, I mean, I'm relatively interested in tea-ish talk, but it's the one bright spot in this entire fucking game. And what do we do now?
Yeah. And you know what is a very bright spot is there was no more dialogue.
So we can go do some quests.
The dungeon.
Woohoo.
In a new dungeon, even.
Another thing I do.
So
sorry, you first.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna keep talking about Shirobako. Like another thing I do like about it is that.
Well, hold up though.
You first.
So you probably didn't notice it when I was speeding it up, but it's very easy to see up Noir's skirt. So I bought her old clothes.
Right.
And the skirt's even shorter on that, so I swap over to Ram.
Probably for the best. Oh god, she's bright blue.
Yeah, that's one of her new clothes.
Very stealthy ninja.
And also another, right? What's next? A ninja wearing orange?
But yeah, you're gonna say?
I was gonna say, like if you look at all their weapons, well, I know it's hard to see, but at least Ram's weapon, it's not a fucking ice cream cone or something.
That's a shame.
And I realized the entire A team does not have those overpowered weapons, so they do less damage than the B team.
They're not really the A team at that point anymore, are they?
Right? Yeah, they've just been kind of taken over.
What was I gonna say? So another one of the reasons why I do really like Shirobako is that it does get into every single bit of the anime production cycle. So that includes stuff like writing the script, animating, obviously, like the CG bits and the voice acting, because the main story is about this group of 5 young women who, in high school, they were in an anime club and they made an anime together. And they were like, okay, we want to go work in anime as different things, as different parts of the anime creation cycle. So the main character is one of the girls who manages to get a job as a production assistant at an anime company, and so she's basically overlooking all the other bits. So we get to learn how all the other bits work, and most of the other girls do manage to get what they want. Like, one of them becomes a CG artist, one of them is like an animator, one of them gets to become like a assistant writer. But the one of them that wants to become a voice actress, it takes 23 out of 24. Oh dear. God, you're stuck in a fucking bush. Best ninja ever.
Right?
Yeah, it takes her 23 out of 24 episodes to actually get a job as a voice actress, like a proper job. And I'm just watching this like, just throw her fucking bone already, show. Like, there's bits of the show where she's just like sitting at home in the dark drinking beer, watching like a new voice actress get interviewed, and it's really depressing. I was like, damn, that sounds like, yeah, that feels like me sometimes. So this show gets real, but overall it's got a happy ending, at least overall. But it's a very good show. Yeah. It's quite realistic about. Okay, it's a bit romanticized, but generally it's quite realistic about how anime works and everything. But yeah, it's good. And I'll stop talking about it for now. Talked about it enough.
I imagine trying to get a voice acting career, not even just in Japan, but everywhere, it's probably like not feasible. Like getting an actual like a Hollywood acting career, because every fucking studio is just like, hey, here's these like 10 people. We're only going to use these 10 people. Also, my great nemesis came back. Those fucking purple mushrooms.
I don't remember these, but okay.
Got an item.
They keep doing that attack and it fucks me up. And these cats are also annoying because they do like this thing where they, I think I've said this before, but I hate enemies that like take a second to attack. It's always hard for me to parry because they're like, the cats, they kind of like get in a pounce position.
Yeah.
And at that point, I'm hitting my block button. I'm like, okay, the attack's gonna come out. Now it's like, no, it's like another second.
What, did it?
Always throws me off.
Did they expect you to go full Monster Hunter on this shit?
Yeah. Imagine this game if it had Monster Hunter combat. That'd be pretty badass. I do have to say,
I'm not sure if I
kind of dislike playing Ram because Noir has that ability that Rom had, where I could dash.
What, she just has like a front flip, kind of. Or she that's how she jumps.
You notice like pretty much every time I'm always jumping right after fighting, and that's just because it cancels the attacking animation.
Right.
So I can move around faster.
And also ninja jumping is always fun.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, now there's different abilities and stuff. It's actually kind of fun to play. I'm gonna admit that. When I'm actually fighting shit, it's fun.
Yeah, but
it's just that there's about 1 million hours worth of freaking scenes. Also, meet the Electro Bird.
I feel
it's not a robot, but
I feel as though we've already seen something like this before. Maybe they're all just blending in my brain. I don't know anymore.
Maybe. This guy's an asshole because he keeps leaping up in the air, and watch this. I drop an ice thing and a fire thing, and he jumps out of it. What an asshole.
Sounds like it's got some very rudimentary AI.
Yeah, sadly I don't manage to break this one like I've done the last two.
Speaking of things that we kind of guiltily like, I talked about this in the Discord already, but currently I'm watching an anime about horse girls, and it has no right being as good as it is, because it is a promotional anime for a gacha game that hasn't come out yet, and yet it is surprisingly good because it's basically just a sports anime. just with horse girls. It's weird. It's like the story is that horses from like race horses from our world, their spirits possess fetuses in their world, and thus horse girls are born, and they can run at the same speed as horses whilst being girls with horse ears and tails. And it's ridiculous, but yet the anime itself is good. Like, it's animated well, and it's got good story and good characters, and I don't get why I like it, but I do. And yeah, that's what.
Sort of like my guilty admission that I liked episode 6 of the anime from this series.
Pretty much, except extended to a whole series.
Yeah, I ain't watching any other episode. Fuck that. I'm good, man.
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch any in the first place. Don't worry about that.
You're talking about, man. You gotta catch up.
Hey, Shining Dragonstone.
We got an ingredient.
Yeah, and what's I kind of like this shade that Blonde throws out about it being a guaranteed drop and not a random drop. Fuck every game who puts random drops for quest-related items.
Don't even.
Every game, not a single one has done it good. Yes, that includes the one that you like. None of them have done it good. I don't fucking care
14.
if you got it on your first try.
14 has guaranteed quest drops. That's the only one I can think of, though. Everything else has random quest drops that I can think of.
Yeah. And guess what? We're still on rank 4, but this next quest will take us to the next dungeon. So I was like, okay, let's cut it here. I don't want to make like an hour-long video, but may as well get this last event out of the way.
Might as well.
Once again, with the knockoff sword art characters, and we get to learn a bit more about the person behind Kiria here.
Because that's what we all want to know, isn't it?
I mean, to be fair, I keep calling her a him. So maybe I should get myself educated.
Probably.
So apparently she has that hairstyle in real life, so she must be an edgelord. But apparently she has tits, like sizable tits.
Well, I guess sometimes you just want an avatar that doesn't really look like you. I guess.
Yeah.
This form is my ideal
and then this is not me. I did not edit that. Really, game? Really, game?
Oh, yep. I'm gonna tick that. Blank gets annoyed about boobs.
I wonder if someone's talking about my chest.
Yep, that's a tick. Still no bingo. Fucking hell.
Nip.
Oh dear.